on paper, get the fuck away from me. Get the fuck away from me. Get the fuck away from me.
Well, hello there. Hey guys, it's Sarah. So as you guys know from most of my content, I've been talking about Harry Styles in almost every single video. And that is because Harry's been on tour, he's been doing a ton of concerts, there's been so much news regarding his concerts, so my channel's been heavily a Harry Styles channel for the past few months. But that has changed today. Harry Styles is done with his tour, and I know I sound very happy, but I'm not like happy. And that means Louis Tomlinson is now back in the spotlight, and that is what this video is going to be about today. So without further ado, here is the latest news that's been happening in the past couple days. I just can't get enough of you. The petals down my eyes are closed, no control. Because it was Harry's last concert, he went to Instagram and said, "Kissy, thank you for coming out to see us. It has been a pleasure playing for you all. I'm off to write some more music, and I hope I'll be seeing you again very soon. Thank you to my band, The Crew, and all of you for making this tour so wonderful. Treat people with kindness. Goodbye for now. I love you all, H." And you might be thinking, wow, that's such a touching and beautiful message. I agree. But Harry said kissy. Now that's the first thing I saw in this whole message because, well, it's the first word. Like, I can only imagine him saying that to Louis. And then him making the kissy face with the pink sunglasses, like, I can't. Those look like sunglasses Lottie Tomlinson would wear. I wouldn't be surprised. And then on top of that, we got this picture of Harry with the sunglasses again, and he looks pretty camp in this picture, if I might say. And then this picture got released of a Harry Styles shirt, and it says, "Harry Styles, the final show of the first tour of the debut album, Los Angeles, California." And it's in rainbow. If I had the money and the means to buy this shirt, I'd do it right now. So these pictures of Louis surfaced about a few days ago, and everybody was freaking out because it was of Louis's ankles.
Oh my God, oh my God,
And if you're new to my channel or just new to the fandom in general, you might be like, why the fuck are you talking about Louis Tomlinson's ankles? Is that a fetish? That's kind of weird. I mean, to be honest, I'm not really sure. I think it's just a thing in the fandom where, like, Louis never shows his ankles and his ankles are so cute. And also he has a tattoo on his ankle, and it's been theorized that that tattoo is a gay tattoo or something, and when Louis shows it, it like means something. I should know, I've been in this fandom for like 6 years. But you know what? Whatever the reason is, I don't care. Just the fact that we're seeing Louis's cute little ankles, it's pretty awesome. So yes, the big topic of this video is Louis as an X Factor judge. I mentioned that in a couple videos ago, but it was a rumor. I didn't know it was true, but now it is confirmed 100% that Louis is an X Factor judge because we got so many videos and pictures of it. Now, before I get into all the cute little pictures and the videos we got from the conference, I want to ask you guys something. Do you guys think that Louis genuinely wanted to be an X Factor judge? He's here because he wants to? He's here because he came from the X Factor? Or do you think that Simon Cowell is using Louis to get more views, more ratings, and publicity? Because guys, I've heard so many opinions on this topic. Some of you think that Louis just wanted to do it, he volunteered, it's his choice, which it might be. I don't think Louis would necessarily do it if he hated it. I have a feeling that Simon Cowell asked him to do it, and he's like, "Louis, if you do this, then I will give you this promotion, and I will give you this amount of money, and this will happen with your contract." I don't know, I felt like there was some bargain behind the scenes.
It's pretty dark in here because, well, my light bulb's gone in my room, which is pretty annoying. But I just wanted to check in with everyone and just say I want to thank everyone for the support so far. It's been amazing. It's been nice reading your comments. And I just want everyone to, yeah, not worry too much about the album. I mean, as I said today in the press conference, the album is still definitely my priority. It doesn't change any release time or anything like that, me doing the show. I just thought, you know, that having come from the show, it made a lot of sense to me to go on, and I've always been really interested in mentoring. That's why, you know, I've done things in the past with my imprint label. So it's something that's been on my mind for, you know, a number of years now. And as soon as I got the assurance that, you know, it wasn't going to affect any of my music, actually it was going to help it.
Like in the video, Louis looks a little tired or sad. He's not really looking at the camera. He might just be tired. I get it. Louis works very hard. But yeah, we all know Simon Cowell is a snake, so I wouldn't be surprised if he put Louis up to something and he just did it for ratings. And also, Robbie Williams posted this on his Twitter. Ada and I are so excited to be joining Simon Cowell and Louis Tomlinson on the X Factor judging panel. Can't wait to get started today. And here is a picture of what the panel is going to look like. And it looks like Louis really is enjoying himself, because if you look at these pictures, he's giving advice to the fans, he's hugging them, he's making them feel reassured, because obviously the contestants probably feel very nervous, just like Louis was in 2010. And I'm sure the contestants really look up to Louis because he came from the X Factor and now he's this like A-lister celebrity and just an iconic person. Regardless of what you guys think about Louis on the X Factor, just look at these pictures of Louis. They're so cute. Even if Simon Cowell is just doing this for ratings, I'm just glad that we're getting these cute pictures of Louis. I mean, guys, they even gave him a pillow to sit on, and that is because he is so tiny. There's proof with this picture. That's Louis's chair with the pillow. That reminds me of when my mom sits in the car. She has to put a pillow on the car seat to actually see out the windshield. And I'm sure Louis has that in his car too. And whenever him and Harry are traveling together, Harry has to take Louis's pillow out to sit. Like, oh my god, I'm getting such domestic feels right now. To be honest, guys, I don't really know what to feel, because when I look at the videos and pictures from the press conference, Louis looks kind of bored, a little tired, looks like he doesn't want to be there. He's right next to Simon Cowell, that's probably why. But when I look at other pictures of Louis from the X Factor, he looks really happy, and those are actually the high quality ones. But what I also find funny from that press conference is that you can definitely tell that Louis chose the third chair to sit in right in the beginning, and then we see Louis sitting next to Simon Cowell. So it almost seems like Simon Cowell made Louis sit next to him. And in my opinion, I think that is why Louis didn't say Harry's name when talking about the boys. There is this clip of Louis at the conference where they're talking about the boys and if they still talk to each other or if they hang out, whatever. And Louis literally said Liam and Niall's name, but he left out Harry's.
And they're always very supportive of that kind of thing, you know what I mean? I'm sure I'll get a call from Liam or Niall tomorrow.
I already know that antis are gonna say, oh, he didn't say Harry because if he did, all y'all Larrys would be like overanalyzing it and making such a big deal about it. See, this is why Louis hates you. Let me just clear that thought up for a second. If Louis even said Harry's name, I wouldn't even make a big deal about it. Like, I swear I wouldn't. I'm a hardcore Larry, and if he said Harry, I wouldn't have cared. You know why? Because he said Niall's name. He said Liam's name. He could have just said the lads, the boys. I wouldn't make a big deal about it because I'd just be like, okay, he's talking about his band. But the fact that he didn't list Harry's name, that makes it more obvious. I don't know what you guys think about that, but I feel like when you intentionally leave out one band member's name, that makes it so obvious, and then people are starting to think, huh, are they friends? Did they have a falling out? Why did he forget Harry's name? He's the most, like, iconic one in the band. How could you forget his name? Why didn't you mention him? Even people who aren't even hardcore fans of the band, they'd probably be like, why did Louis only mention Liam and Niall's name? So it makes people kind of question and wonder a little bit. Whereas if he just said Harry, people would just go on their merry way. So what do you guys think? Do you think Louis said this intentionally because he thought we would overanalyze and he didn't want to get us started on that? Or do you think Simon Cowell said something to him before the press conference? Because to be honest, I wouldn't doubt it. Like, I just think it's so dumb how in 2018, Louis just can't say Harry's name. I don't know if he feels like he can't say his name. I need a fucking drink. And also, guys, that's not all. Louis was so done with the bullshit. I think they asked him about, like, children or, like, a baby topic, and he's like, okay, I gotta go. I actually have to take a wee.
I've gotta go for a wee. I've been holding it for ages. I've been contemplating it, but I've gotta go. So give me 5.
That was the perfect deflecting point. I'm sure Louis didn't even have to pee. I mean, it's obvious. And then he gives that little pat on Simon's shoulder, like... Ugh, it was kind of cringy. I'm excited to see what else we'll get from Louis on the X Factor, what other videos we'll get and pictures. I can't wait to see Louis reacting to all the contestants, and I even heard that there's a girl who's gonna sing Sweet Creature, and I can't wait to see Louis' face during that. But yeah, that is all the news for today. If I left anything out, just leave it down below. And like always, I make a new video whenever I want, so like and subscribe. All my social media is down in the description, and I will see you guys later. Bye.